What's going on YouTube? This is Dave's Daily Trades. I hope you all are having an amazing day. I know I am because AMC closed above 48.50, closed exactly 48.52 today, which has been a key area that we have been trying to break out of for weeks, guys. And once we actually fell out of this range weeks ago, we have been unsuccessful to break back above the region. But today was the day. Apes are buying up the dips. We're all freaking hungry, guys, and our work is playing off here. So great job to everyone. Super stoked about this. But in today's video, we're going to be going over some bullish sentiment around AMC, and things are looking freaking spicy, guys. We're going to be going over the hard to borrow securities, and actually Fidelity showing 0 shares available. We're going to be going over some interesting things going around some of the Federal Reserve members and what they're doing, and how this ties into some very scary times for the economy. And then lastly, taking a look at reverse repo. But first, guys, we're going to jump into a quick TA and go over some price predictions for our favorite freaking stock, AMC. So without further ado, let's jump into it, guys. Make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content. All right, guys. So here on the charts, we have the 1 minute chart pulled up, and this just looks freaking great. So as you know, guys, yesterday we did have that quick little spike up multiple times. I believe it was, 2 times into this range that we have not seen for quite some time. We got rejected here. We got rejected here. But look at what happened today, guys. We're able to get through to this area, consolidate for a little bit, and actually close above this, which is just awesome to see, guys. That is really, really great. But, of course, to start off the day, guys, we started down, of course, which is okay. Really following that negative push down that happened yesterday. I really believe that was shorts taking out excessive amount of ammo to short the security down because of the GameStop earnings that were last night. Earnings actually came out and were relatively good, guys. Lots of good things going on for GameStop. But, of course, shorts were scared shitless, guys, and had to bring that hype down, driving the stock down just about 11% after hours. And with AMC driving it down just about 2 or 3%. But, of course, guys, we also saw those discounts at $45.36, and we're like, hell yeah, let's buy this shit up. Exactly what happened, guys. And literally, as you can see from this red trend line right here, bullish momentum all day from just about 9:45 onward. And I just love to see that. Really, the biggest thing that I'm looking at, too, is our consolidation area, guys. I'll just point this out real quick. We were consolidating right in this region right here. Oops. Right here. Exactly at $48. So above that resistance at 48. And now getting into this uncharted territory over here from $48.50 to just about $50. This is really going to be a funky area, guys, because there is so much pressure to keep us below this area. So, of course, shorts are going to be in full action. But as I know, guys, apes are in full action buying up these stocks. So I personally do not think we're going to be stopped. And I think we're going to break through this. And next week, that is really when I predict that AMC is going to freaking run and start getting back up into that $50, $60 range where I love to see us, guys. So we'll take a quick look at the 1 hour chart. And of course, things are looking good, guys. So as I said before, we did fall out of that region on 7-6. And since that drop in that first red day, we have been unable to break back into this area and actually close in this area, guys. So that is why it's such a really important area for us to break out. And on yesterday's video, I did make the comparison as to, what is this range right here? May 13th to the 26th. And that is very similar to where we're at right now, this area right here. And I'll just box it just so you guys can compare exactly what I'm looking at here. I always forget to double click here to get that box going. But anyways, guys, back here, we were at that key level of just about 14.50. And we're bouncing around in this high range, came back down, retest, and then finally break out. What exactly happened? Look at this, guys. It's almost the exact same movement to a T. Where we come up, retest, come back down, start retesting again, and now we're at this final range where we finally broke it and closed above it on the 1 day chart, which is great. And that's exactly what happened over here. What happens next? Bam, we start the move, slow and steady, and then absolutely break out and reach all-time highs. So, guys, big things are coming for AMC. Big moves on the way. I personally do have to say Fridays, typically a slow day in the market. But on the other hand, guys, we have seen a couple of the past Fridays actually be green for once in a while, which is something that usually doesn't happen for AMC. But what happens on Friday, if we do close green, that means Monday is also going to be a big green day. So price predictions for tomorrow, I really hope to retest this area right around $50. I'm not sure if we're going to break out, but my retest is at $50, and I think we're going to close out somewhere in this range tomorrow. That means we're going to have a green day, and then Monday's going to come, and we're going to start making moves towards this next resistance level at $63. Now, of course, I know that is a pretty substantial jump, but guys, once we get into this range, look at the movements back here. AMC is a very volatile stock, and once we get into this range, it is going to run, guys. Absolutely freaking insane. Anyways, I do want to take a quick look at GameStop because GameStop just had such a great day. So as we know, earnings was last night, and even though they were great, of course, shorts were in full force, guys, bringing the stock price down, and they were successful. They brought it down to a low this morning of $178. And just a few days ago, guys, we were just about at $221, around that range. So, of course, a pretty substantial drop. But look at this, guys. Look at this discount buying all freaking day, guys. Bringing us back up to actually just about where we closed Wednesday's trading session. So that's great. Of course, I do have this resistance line drawn right here on the 1 minute, exactly at $200. It looks like we have been unable to break out of this range. But of course, guys, GameStop is absolutely going to move, and I really believe it's going to keep up this bullish sentiment. And of course, looking at unusual whales, the flow for GameStop just looks absolutely fantastic, guys. So no doubt in my mind, this is going to continue to move with AMC and continue to reach higher highs. But, of course, we'll be continuing to monitor this. So, guys, make sure those bell notifications turned on so you stay in tuned and up to date. Anyways, guys, we're going to be going over a new website that I came upon. It's called Bar Chart. I know this was somewhere on Twitter that I found it. If you guys do find whoever posted this, please link it in the comments so I can shout them out real quick. I would really appreciate that. But on this chart, on this webpage, we do have two different items here. So current strength and current direction. Current strength is a long-term indicator, and that's what we're reading right here on the left-hand side. Current direction is more of a short-term indicator of what the stock's looking like right now. For the good news, guys, both of these are very strong. Current strength, not exactly sure what this is reading right here, but we're going to go with just about like 65, 70%. That sounds pretty good. And that's a long-term indicator, which, of course, is great for AMC. But on the flip side, guys, we are more looking at the short-term direction of AMC. And look at this, guys. We're at exactly 100 on this scale. And we're not going to go through all of these indicators and why they're important. But look at this, guys. 20-day moving average, buy, 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 buy. List goes on and on. Literally average 100% buy based on technical indicators, guys. And the biggest thing, I know a lot of people will always hate on the technical trades, but I'll argue with you tooth and nail on that. And the reason is because day traders and swing traders, momentum traders, and of course institutional investors, and people like us apes who are just trying to buy more of the stock that we love are looking for some of those technical setups. And when those technical plays are there, just like it's going on right now, you tend to have lots more volume and lots more buying pressure, which of course the hedge funds are not going to be able to fight off. So that is why these indicators do mean something, guys. It means that more volume is going to come and more traders are going to jump in. And that's exactly what we want. Especially, let me jump right back over here. Especially, guys, when we're very close to key resistance levels. So if the general sentiment is very bullish, then absolutely we're going to blow through this area, guys. It is going to take more volume than the apes can contribute, and it's going to take those day traders and swing traders to help us get to our all-time highs. And that's exactly what's going on behind the scenes. So this is just more bullish information and more confirmation for, of course, our favorite freaking stock. Anyways, guys, I do not have Fidelity personally, and let me just X out of this real quick. But on Twitter, user Fintellect, sorry if I butchered your name, I really apologize for that, posted a screenshot from Fidelity today, and something really interesting. Hard to borrow, available to short. Of course, AMC has had this for quite some time, longer than I can personally remember. But look at this, guys. 0 shares available to short Annual interest return 1.250%. That is really somewhat irrelevant. But the biggest thing, guys, is 0 shares. Now, if we take a look at yesterday, look at this. 61,846 shares. Quite a bit. Today, absolutely nothing, guys. We have been buying up these dips for so long where we are absolutely drying up any available shares for AMC, and it is ridiculously hard to borrow, as we can see in the screenshot below. So, love to say it, but guys, we're coming close to the end here. Hedge funds literally have very few taxes that they can play here. And of course, these short ladder attacks simply aren't working because apes are freaking hungry, like I keep on saying. Very interesting enough, this is from Unusual Whales. Guys, if you're not following them, literally go follow them because they post free information that is so helpful for AMC, for GameStop, and any other tickers out there. They're really following that options flow. But interesting enough, and they always have great posts just like this right here, a few people on the Federal Reserve are actually selling their stocks amid the growing ethic concerns. Of course, the big thing, guys, if we take a quick look at the S&P 500, ticker symbol SPY, we are at all-time highs, or just very close to all-time highs right now. And actually, the past couple days, we have been selling off. So it's just very interesting that two people on the Federal Reserve are saying that they are selling their stocks. Why? Do they know something we don't? Possibly. But the biggest thing that I'm thinking is it has to tie in with something that Yellen said yesterday. Miss Helen Yeller, U.S. on track to default on the national debt in October. So, of course, guys, if you don't know, the debt ceiling in the budget is something that is really, really scary for the entire economy, guys. Because right now, we are burning through the Treasury fund right now. We had, as of Monday, I believe it was like $262 billion, and we were burning through anywhere from like $20 to $60 billion a day, which is a lot, guys. That's a shit ton of money. And they're already stopping some of their federal funds from going out because they physically don't have the money to do that. And what happens if we default on our debt payments? Well, shit's going to hit the freaking fan, obviously, guys. The market is really going to take this into consideration, drop substantially, and this is only going to help AMC and GME, guys. Lots of long positions are going to be sold off. Risk is going to be through the roof. Margin requirements are going to go up like crazy. And it's just at that point a matter of time until hedge funds start getting those margin calls and even forced liquidations from happening. I read something yesterday, guys, where the most expensive real estate property in the United States actually foreclosed because, guys, a lot of people are feeling the early signs of this economic disaster. So things are getting spicy, guys. Of course, AMC and GME have that negative beta, which of course is going to help bring in some new investors. But on the flip side, guys, it's really what I said before, where those margin calls, those forced liquidations in very uncertain times, that is ultimately what's going to create the mother of all short squeezes. And as everyone says, the MOAS. Perfect. All right, last thing I want to cover, as we're covering every single freaking day, guys, the Treasury report. Today, how much is this? $1,107 billion freaking dollars. A lot of money, guys. And this is, I'm losing track of this now, guys. I literally can't count for the life of me here. But I believe it's like the 21st or 22nd day in a row that we have been over $1 trillion. So almost a full trading month of being over $1 trillion. That's just absolutely madness, guys. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and tune in for the next one. Peace out.